four corners. Kimura Gray is the name of the color. Definitely an aftermarket color. Silver Sting. Gauges vintage air. Oh, on and on and on and on.
He was thinking, hey, reserve is off.
Well,
reserve is off.
That's a little bit of a twist. So let's see what happens now, Bill.
Is he the high bidder at 265? He must be.
Yes,
they offered him to make him rule.
Yes, he is. That's correct.
Anybody else? 265 pounds and under. 270. Last call, and it is. So 265 pounds and under.
265. We'll buy that Corvette. That might be the deal of the day, even at 265.
A Meekum success story.
Yep. Okay, next, look at this. 1969, Nicky Camaro Stage 3.
Oh, man, and they were among the first to do it, right, Bill? Those after dealership upgrade operations, Nicky Chevrolet from my hometown of Chicago. And what they did here was they stuffed that big 427 under there. And this is a Stage 3, so this is the up level of that. And what they did with that was put the big Offenheiser intake in there and the dual quads, Bill.
Yeah, Nicky Chicago, right along with Motion Performance in New York. And you had Mr. Norm, of course, doing the Mopars. And it was just a Wild West show from coast to coast. Of course, Yanko, as we've talked about many times, taking factory cars and waving their magic wands and coming up with fabulous muscle cars like this. By the way, this car was judged 985 points out of 1,000 at the Nicky Winter Nationals back in 2012, and to get that kind of a score, that is so close to perfection.
Guys, we're at $250,000. The reserve is off, and this Camaro is now the number one seller of the entire auction. The way it's going, we're going to get to $300,000 pretty quickly. Wow!
Yes, sir.
Holy cow! There we are.
Posi traction rear. What a car!
All right, the guy on the phone is out. We're going to sell it at $300,000. Okay, next, 1970 Plymouth Superbird. We are still in that big paper o'clock, I guess, Bill, right?
Yeah, we are going to see six figures almost before see that?
Boom.
Yeah. Limelight's the color. We love that color, one of those high-impact colors from Mopar back in 1970. This has got the V code, 390 horse, 440 with the 3 two-barrel carburetors.
Oh, the reserve is off.
Folks,
Sorry.
could you wait
Go
till
ahead.
I'm done? Oh, boy. So much about this car to like. It's a 4-speed car, one of only 308 V-code Superbirds with a 4-speed. It's got the track pack, 354 gears, A833. That's the code on that 4-speed, that rugged 4-speed transmission with the Hurst pistol grip shifter.
And, Chris, we talk about these cars a lot. That Limelight, just 1 year, 1970.
I believe that is right, yeah. And so that's obviously, making it go up in value, the rarity. And it's all about that pistol grip 4-speed with these Wayne cars with the 440s. The Hemis are in a different category, of course, because it's the Hemi.
Oh, sure.
But with the 440, the difference maker is that pistol grip 4-speed.
$330,000 rings the bell in Fort Worth. Okay, here we have the 2009 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren.
617 horsepower out of that 5.4-liter supercharged twin intercooled V8 engine. 5-speed automatic. See AMG branding all the way throughout this Mercedes-Benz. Tons of extras, options, comfort, convenience, performance.
I think the thing that everyone is thinking is this color. How unusual is this color?
Yeah,
it's a factory color, and if so, how many of these were made? Because I've only seen them in silver and black.
Yeah, I think, Bill, this was the Elfenbein Ivory, which was a paint color that was on the 65 300 SL. But this was a one-of-one paint to sample in the Roadster like this. It's really interesting, Bill, with that red interior and the red and black kind of almost looks like a perforated top. But what an interesting color combo.
And when you take a car like this that's already pretty exclusive and you do that kind of paint on it, everybody that wants something that their rich buddy doesn't have is going to want to own this.
So $355,000.
$355,000. Number one for today.
Gets you up close to 200 miles an hour, too.
Okay, here comes that Z06 N03 1963 Corvette split window. Man, you put those two option codes together and you have said a mouthful.
Keep your eye on the bidder board. 63 of these Corvettes, 1963, had that 36.5-gallon gasoline tank. We call them tankers. And, of course, only 199 Z06s were built in 1963. It's got the fuel-injected 327, 360 horse, which is all the Fuelie cars came with. M20 wide ratio 4-speed, 411 posi, and the special performance equipment. Heavy-duty metallic power brakes with cooling fans and dual-circuit master cylinder. These came with a special heavy-duty suspension in that package. Very rare. Cast aluminum Kelsey Hayes knockoff wheels, not factory installed. These would have been bolted on after delivery and delivered on May 23rd, 1963 to the very excited original owner.
So
$380,000.
Worth every cent.
So we will move quickly to the first of 2006 Ford GTs. This is the one that we were deciding how many options it had.
Exactly. And I think we decided that it is a 2-option car. We don't see the lightweight wheels on it. And did we see the stripes on this one?
Nope.
That's right. So I think it has the Macintosh stereo. Doesn't have the red or gray painted calipers. They're black, which would have been the standard calipers. So hey, there's a 1-option Ford GT. How about that? Mileage, about 11,700. And we have been over the specs of the Ford GT so many times.
Let me interrupt real quick to just let everybody know the reserve is off at $445,000.
See, we don't need the specs. Sold. Oh, boy. Well, if you're keeping score, that 550 horse, 5.4 liter supercharged V8 and the 6-speed Ricardo transaxle.
440. Okay, here comes the 2006 Ford GT, the second one of the day, and will it unseat the other one at the top of our list of valuable cars today? We shall find out momentarily. 879 miles
Wyoming. How are you, brother?
3 of the 4 options available in 2006. We're already at 450.
Hold on. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How about you?
Oh man, just a long day. How you feel today?
Pretty good.
Watching the auction, man. Watching the auction. You're coming in a little low right now.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're still low, bro.
Can I adjust the volume on my?
I don't know.
Let me go to settings here. I've never seen a.
Man, you should have done that before we got on air, but we're live.
Well,
That's
yeah,
all right.
I got the same settings I had yesterday, so.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, there's no audio. There's no volume on my. Yeah, my mic volume is turned all the way up.
Yeah, it's all right. I can hear you.
All the way up.
It's all good, brother. We can hear you. How's everything going?
Great.
What you been up to?
Oh, same nonsense. Just trying to deal with some clients on the side and keep pedaling as fast as I can.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So what do we got today? What are we talking about today?
Oh, yeah, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about I think they're called car condos, right?
Car condos. Yes, my favorite topic. Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. At
Car
your service.
Yeah. So they're basically, I think there are two kind. They're the kind where we have an actual residence,
Mm-hmm.
and you have area for your cars attached,
Right.
and because it's a car condo, the garage area, the garage portion of your condo is disproportionately large compared to your condo, as opposed to a regular condo that most people live in. So it's a condo designed for car guys,
Right.
multiple cars, and then there's the other kind of car condo where it's basically I call it a garage plus. You don't have living quarters, but you have a big parking area, and then you have usually it's like a mezzanine that you can use. You can put an office up there or storage or whatever you want, but it's not necessarily living quarters. So it's like a fancy garage.
I like this Autobahn one we have. It's a big track, a lot of homes over there. I think they have some storage space too. And some people have garages over there where they can work on the cars.
Yeah, you just added another feature, which is a lot of these are at racetracks, and Autobahn in Illinois happens to be a racetrack.
Yeah.
The racetrack where they have condos, and so you own your own condo or garage or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But it's like a condo, it's like a residential condo in that you have a homeowners association.
Right.
You have monthly fees and stuff because it's a private community, in other words.
Yeah. They have they have big units like big what do you call those, big villas with big huge garages, and they also have little I think they're 10 by 20 garages that you can get.
The ones I've seen are those garages are rentals. They're not condos. Like there's a place called Iron Gate, I think?
Iron Gate, yeah.
Yeah, Iron Gate has got condos without living quarters.
Right.
So you have a large area to park your car, a lot of square footage to park multiple cars. And then they have a mezzanine, which is like call it a third of a floor or a half of a floor above the garage
right
area that you can use for whatever you want. But then Iron Gate has got like 10 by 20 garages that you can rent.
Yeah.
And it's all behind gates and it's secured and all that stuff.
Yeah. The Autobahn has those small ones too.
Yeah.
They have 10 by 20s also.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the big ones, but they also have the small ones.
Right. And the difference is you own the big one and you rent the small one.
Yeah, you rent the little one. That's your Iron Gate.
Yeah, they have rental garages at Autobahn too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that because last time I was there, I don't know if you saw the video when the Daily Driven Exotics guy Damon was coming over there for the Gold Rush Rally. So we were there, and a lot of people had their garages open, and man, they got some beauties in there.
Yeah.
Really, really nice and decked out. I would say that'd be the word.
Yeah, the one thing, maybe because you were there, the one thing, unfortunately, the website doesn't have too much information. No. Like I don't know, and I couldn't see. They have some basic floor plans on there with square footages and prices, but there's no mention on what kind of.
Let me see if I can find something.
In other words, I don't know. The plans don't even show a bathroom or a restroom in these units, so I'm not clear on.
Well, I understand some of the things they're not going to put everything over there. They want you to come and see the place for yourself.
No, I understand that. I'm just wondering if the units are plumbed, because they don't show a sink or a restroom or anything on the website. I'm just asking a question. You were there.
And they all have. I think some of those do have. They have a wet bar. There's a bathroom right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Where the cursor is. Yeah, they all have. I mean,
Yeah,
'Cause, they're having parties over the weekend. They're not going to come outside and go around the corner and pee in the backyard. So
well,
they all
again,
have, they have bathrooms, or I don't know who does the plumbing or stuff like that.
yeah, it's not mentioned on the website.
Yeah.
That I asked you because you were there.
But it is beautiful, man. It is beautiful. It is very, very beautiful.
Yeah, I've never been to Naperville. What's Naperville like?
It's a high-end suburb northwest of Chicago.
Yeah. Well, I know where it
Not
is.
northwest of Chicago, west of Chicago.
West. Yeah, it's west.
It's a nice, clean, safe town.
Yeah.
They have a lot of automotive companies over there, detailers, fabricators, high-end exotic car dealerships. They have our friends, the Chicago Motor Cars,
Mm-hmm.
and they have, of course, the Iron Gate Motor Condos, and they have a lot of they have a lot.
Yeah,
They have some
it
pretty
looks.
big names over there. They have the Hamilton collection.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Sure.
Yeah, they have the Hamilton collection. As a matter of fact, Hamilton collection is right there in the Iron Gate condos.
Oh, okay.
It's in that little lot. Well, it's not a little. It's in that lot with Chicago Motor Cars.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
There's a new one that's opening up. Let me pull that one up right now. That's like the hottest thing, and it's the up and coming, sir. The up and coming. Would you like me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Okay, this is here. Where is that? Where'd it go? All right. Doing international shows and then doing YouTube shows. Everything is here. This is the one. This is the one that I've been talking about. The Bespoke Motor Union in Gilbert, Illinois. Have you heard anything about this?
Nope. You can tell me about it. And Gilbert is where in relation to Chicago?
Gilbert, I think, is northwest of Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a northwestern suburb city, I think, and they plan on having. I don't know if they've built it or they're building it or what, but I think it's built. I think it's built, and it's like the Iron Gate condos, maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit more high end, more customized. And you can host parties over there and stuff, but you cannot live there. You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that seems to be the same thing at Iron Gate.
Iron Gate, yeah.
Yeah, there's no bedrooms or anything in those kind
No.
Yeah.
I did have a here. Let's pull this up. There we go.
And that has something to do with the zoning of the land on which these units are built.
Yeah. Well, that I have no clue about, but
because I did commercial real estate for 40 years.
Right.
Yeah.
This is really good because we have a lot of fan base out in the northwestern suburbs.
Yeah.
And something like this is man, $400,000. That's it.
Yeah.
You got your house, you got your you got your 2-car garage with your 2 cars, and you can't find space for your other 5 other cars that you've been collecting.
Yeah, that was the question I had for you, because I was thinking about the demographics. Now, granted, I haven't been in Chicago since 1964 when I graduated from first grade, but and I'm not that familiar with Naperville and some of these higher end suburbs. But you said you have your house or your 2-car garage, and you have some collector cars, and I'm wondering what the average. I'm looking at what profile the buyer would be for one of these units. I mean, I was thinking maybe somebody who would buy one of these condos would car condos would have a condominium like in downtown LA. What's the name of those 2 buildings on the river? I was a kid when they were brand new. The ones that look like
River Point.
Yeah.
North
You know,
Shore, yeah.
in fact, if you
Those
if you have
spiral.
there, you got 2 parking spaces in the
Yeah,
basement.
You got the first. I think the first 15 floors are parking, and then or a 10 or something like that, and then you have the residential.
Yeah, because like where I'm at, I could build one of these on my property. You know, this square footage
Yeah,
without problem. I have a big enough lot.
right.
So, you know, so if somebody is living in a more rural area, suburb, where he's got a
Right.
half acre or 3/4 of an acre, you could build something like this in your own backyard. But if you're in a condo,
Yeah,
uh, and you could be in a very high end, because those condos at River Point, they probably the best unit is probably $3 or $4 million, isn't it, these days?
yeah. 300 said $396,000, $400,000 for that. That is, and if you can, oh my God, if you can own it, that's not a bad price.
Yeah. Well, don't forget the ones you're seeing are furnished and finished out. Those
Right.
the other thing I'm not, you get to because the difference between and I'll tell this is great. Like I said, for people who don't have the space to build it on their own property.
Right.
Because my neighbor has there's a 3,000 square foot garage next door to my house here in Cody. Car guy owns it.
Yeah.
So his lot's the same as mine, 3/4 of an acre. You know what he
Right.
did? He built his garage first. He built a 3,000 square foot garage. It's got 4 lifts in it, and he hasn't built the house yet.
Right.
So he's got his collector cars in there, and stuff. So yeah. So
See, a lot of people. I know a gentleman, friend of ours. We did a TV show with him about 5 or 6 months ago,
Mhm.
and he was telling us, "Hey, Mark, I wanted to introduce you to a friend of mine, and he built himself a big like a big garage and stuff like that."
Mhm.
So I met the guy. He's a pretty cool guy. He has a couple of Lamborghinis. He has a GT40. He has oh my God, what's that? The Super B, the one with the big spoiler in the back.
Well,
And he likes it over there, but he goes, man, I wish I had I wish I could move into Iron Gate or someplace like that. But Iron Gate is full, it's sold out. There's you can't move in.
oh
You
really?
can't even park a moped in there.
Huh.
But these guys, let me tell you, these high value guys, with money and their selection. I mean, their cars are worth what $1.2-3 million cars, and they want to have their own shrine for the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
So for them, and after looking at this new facility in Gilbert's, man, that is $400,000. That's cheaper than getting a house in Illinois right now. And all your cars they're in there. They're safe. They're you got your own place over there. You got your own little cigar thing going. And
one of the best features is the both of these places, Iron Gate and this place, is secure. It's secure. It's gates. Yeah. And you need a code to get in and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. I bet this would be I'm going to try to get more information from. I'm in touch with the people over there. Very nice group they have. I was talking to one of the ladies over there, and she knows. They know what they're doing, and you know what and I think the secret of their success would be that they love cars. You know what? I know it's a business.
You couldn't. If you build something like this, you got to be a car guy to sell this to car guys.
Absolutely. You have to love the car culture, because getting people is not going to be hard. You'll get them, but you get the right one, and that right one will bring 5 of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's
Same
for sure.
same thing with the magazine. I mean, selling advertising is a very good thing, but I want the best of the best in there, man. I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry in there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's the thing. I'm glad we got to talk about it. Next time, I want to touch on these little car storage places where they're not so little, they're huge. And that's another trend going on because I guess, an average car guy has, from my personal experience, and I would love to hear from you also, an average car guy that I know that is a part of the magazine has 3 cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. An average car guy has about 3 cars, and I think we had a short somewhere. Anyway, 3, and that's not counting his daily driver for work or business or whatever.
Yeah. I got a friend out here who's got over 300.
Yeah.
And he's got 30 acres just outside of town. Keep them running. So, but yeah, it varies quite a bit. And then of course, I know a guy who's got a 1930 something Ford. I think a 1930 Ford, and right now that's his daily driver.
Right.
And I know another guy who's got his daily driver, the Chevy Tahoe, and he's got a real 427 Cobra. There's 2 cars. He's got 2 cars, but one of them is a 427 Cobra, an original.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a wide variety of guys, because a lot of car guys are into more than just cars.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the guy Cobra's got an airplane.
Most of the guys that I've come across that are at Iron Gate, they all have their planes.
Yeah.
Believe me, they're not going to be standing up in line at Midway or O'Hare.
Yeah.
Waiting for TSA to probe them. They have their own planes, man.
Yeah. Well, like I told you the other day, I don't fly anywhere under 1,800 miles.
Yeah.
With all the time TSA takes and the crowds and everything and waiting. Yeah, I just rather drive and overnight than wait. And I'd rather overnight. I'd rather drive. Well, I'd rather drive from LA to Cody and overnight in Orem than fly. Because again, flying here, there's no direct flights.
Yeah.
So like if you want to fly from Cody to LA, you got to fly to either Salt Lake City or Denver and change planes.
Right.
And that's a lot of fun, because the last time I did it, I flew into Salt Lake City, and a lot of other people on my flight were going to Cody, and they were lollygagging around, and I just thought I better find the terminal. Where do I go next? And the terminal that our connecting flight was leaving from was way on the other side of the frickin' airport.
Right.
And I made it just in the nick of time, and there were people behind me that missed the flight. So that kind of stuff is just, I'm too old for that crap. I don't want to deal with it.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I just rather drive, and of course, with driving up here, you get to drive through a lot of nice scenery.
Yeah, I know a guy. He has a very nice car storage.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like Iron Gate, and it's a little bit up north by the Wisconsin border.
Uh-huh.
And he stores all his cars over there. And guess what he lives in? Take a wild guess.
A double wide trailer.
He lives in a Prevost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, considering the Prevost is about 1.2 million.
Yeah.
But, that's what he lives in. I mean, I've been in there. I mean, that thing is like it's like a palace, man. It's like palace in there.
The first Prevost converter Hold on.
Yeah.
The first Prevo converter is a company still in business. It's a Liberty Coach, and I think they're in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They've been converting Prevos for like 50 years.
Yeah, they got a lot of coach companies out here, man. Out here, Indiana.
Their top
I
coach.
forgot the name of the one in Indiana. They're pretty big.
You're thinking about Newell, and Newell is not a Prevo. Newell is custom
No,
built.
I'm talking about coach companies. Coach companies.
I'm talking about there are
I know you're talking about the Prevo, but I'm talking about the other coach companies. It just top of my mind, you know.
I'm talking about the two top luxury coaches are Liberty Coach.
Yeah.
They convert Prevos, and they've been converting Prevos for the last 50 years.
Right.
They're the OGs. Then there's a company called Newell in Indiana, and you see a lot of Newells at the racetracks. And Newell is custom built from the frame up. They don't start with a Prevo. It's custom built, the frame, the body, everything. Okay.
Right.
Those are the two big players. Those are the two coaches that are they're bumping up against $3 million today if you want to order one.
Right.
$1.2 million was like 10 years ago, I think, with these coaches. It's ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah. No, it just came, top of my mind. I was looking at something in Indiana, and they have a company. I think it's called Coach USA or something, that they work on buses and I forgot. There's another goddamn company that works on those GMC Savannah vans. I forgot what they're called.
There are a few van converters. Those never. The company I like, you may pull this up, is oh gosh, I met the owner of this company when I was in high school, because he was I'm trying to think of the name. He was the first guy to do high-end stereo installs in the United States. He developed Beverly Hills movie clientele, Howard Becker. And what he does now, he does like Mercedes van conversions, and he converts the big GM and Ford SUVs, and these are like, they start at $300,000 or $400,000.
Oh yeah.
He'll take an Escalade, and he'll stretch it 10 to 20 inches. But his are, and he's an authorized Mercedes converter, and everything is done. It's very high end. Like all the airbags and everything in the vehicles are maintained, and they're, and they're. You got to be careful with it. Some of these van converters, they convert these vans, and they're pushing maximum gross vehicle weight when they're empty. Because you start putting this kind of stuff, all these amenities in something like like a van, and you can, and then you put the people in it, and you're overweight. So
hey, I know about that, brother. Because remember, I was going to get one.
Oh yeah,
I had one on layaway.
Yeah.
Till an unfortunate thing happened in the family, and all my plans went out the door.
Yeah. Getting back to Prevos for a second.
Oh yeah.
I think
yes. Wasfi saying in Elkhart, Indiana. Yes, sir. You're right. You're absolutely right. In Elkhart, Indiana. Hey, Wasfi, what's the name of that coach builder? God, I see them every day up and down here. I keep forgetting their name. Put the name of their company as Wasfi. Thank you, brother.
Indiana,
and I hope you're feeling well, Wasfi. Yes, sir.
All the RV manufacturers are in Indiana. That doesn't come.
Yeah, I love Indiana, bro. I love Indiana. And not to go off the topic, but the gentleman here, Mr. Wasfi, I did a calendar shoot, and he brought his Cadillac Eldorado, And let me tell you, it's one of the most beautiful black Cadillac Eldorados that I've ever seen, Larry.
What year?
I think it was a 70 something. I forgot, man. And listen, after shooting 400 cars, I don't remember what the hell is going on. But stay tuned. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me go and pull up the actual car.
There you go.
I'm pulling it up, brother. I'm pulling it up. Okay, Rusted Knuckles. That was oh my God. Yeah, here it is. All right, here we go. We are pulling it up. So these are the actual photographs that I did.
From the calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what, a 75 or 76, something like
75, 76. I know because our superstar, she has a 1976. But that was a convertible, and this was the hardtop. My God, such a beautiful car. And so pristine, so pristine. I was going to say pristine, so pristine and clean, man. You could eat off the engine bay.
Yeah, you remember the 76 Eldorado convertible, Bicentennial Edition?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the last convertible because people thought that the government was going to outlaw convertibles.
You got that right, big brother. You got that right.
Yeah.
All right, so this is yeah. So these are all the this was actually my calendar shoot.
Yeah, don't you just love shooting black cars?
I love shooting black cars. The pictures came out very nice. This was with the ND4 and a polarizer.
Yeah.
So this is the Bandit car.
Yeah.
Tell me what car this is.
Oh gosh, you know what? I'm wearing my new contact lenses, and I think I have to get it done because I think the prescription is too strong.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
I'm trying to figure out if
that's a GTO.
Yeah, 65, right?
That's another GTO.
Yeah.
You know what? One thing we had in this season of shooting the calendars, I think I've shot more Mustangs this year than I ever did in.
It's the only pony car left. It's the original and the only one.
Oh, wait a minute! It's a 72, and it's for sale. It is for sale. Must be what? I don't know if you want to say the price. Ballpark. If you want to put the price down, maybe you never know, brother. You never know, because we have a lot of people that watch our shows.
Does the 72 have the 500 cubic inch?
He would know. Westby, does a 72 have the 500 cubic inch? Westby's going to let us know if he's watching. I was doing a show here one time. I think I was doing it with you. We were looking at some cars, and somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, you know that car you were showing at the car show? It had a for sale sign on it." And I'm like, "What car, man?" So, well, the gentleman called me, and then here we go. He put the price, $27,000. Hey, that's not bad, man, for that car.
Yeah.
That is not. No, that is a very good price. That is a very, very good price. $27,000 for that beautiful 72 Eldorado. Oh man. And see, the thing is, the parts are still available for these cars. You can go to any goddamn GM store, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Pep Boys, and get whatever you need.
Yeah. Well, that's the there are my opinion. Get your opinion on this.
No, don't. Not your opinion, brother. We're not talking about my opinion.
I have a 2004 Mach 1. Okay.
30,000 original miles. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that is probably at the end of what was. Oh, let me rephrase. You take a 2025 Mustang, okay, brand new. Is it going to be collectible in 25 years? I don't think so.
No,
because Ford will not make any part for a 25-year-old Mustang, and it's all computers and all electronics.
Yeah.
And when that stuff breaks, you won't be able to fix it at home. This 72 Eldorado, you can work on it in your home. It's got a carburetor. It's got, like you said, you can go to AutoZone and buy parts for it. One of the reasons I bought my 2004 Mustang Mach 1 when it was new is because I knew that the Ford Mustang has one of the biggest aftermarket parts availability of any car since the air-cooled Volkswagen Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
And I can go to places like Late Model Restoration or American Muscle and buy parts for my car that Ford doesn't make anymore because people are reproducing certain parts. But with today's computerized cars, okay, let's put it this way. We were talking about a 62 Ferrari 250 GTO.
Right.
It's going to be auctioned next month at Mecum. May bring $70 million. Okay. As long as you're a craftsman, you can restore that car. Okay. You can rebuild the engine with, and you can even today with CNC machinery and all that stuff, you can make a new camshaft for it, a new crankshaft. The body is aluminum. It's very simple. And as long as you know how to beat aluminum with a hammer, you can make a new body for it if you need to. The dashboard is a piece of wood or a straight piece of aluminum, and you're done. Today, the modern cars, everything in the interior is molded plastic.
Right.
Everything is computerized, and you can't even put in a new stereo. You can't try putting an aftermarket stereo in a 2025 car.
No, you can't.
No, everything is integrated. Everything is, if you replace the radio head in a car, you have to unlock it with the code for the computer that's in the car. I don't see people collecting 2025 model cars 25 years from now or 30 years from now.
Yeah.
Because you need a lot of specialized equipment even just to tune the car. I'd rather have a 72 Eldorado or a 2000. I don't want to buy a new Mustang. I've driven the new Mustangs. I like them a lot. I think they're nice cars, especially it's the GT, the plain GT has got 460 horsepower, and you can get a performance pack on it for about $5,800 with upgraded suspension and wider wheels and summer only tires and everything. And it's a fabulous car, but it's too much. I don't like. I like having one computer in my car,
right?
And that's the ECU. That's it. And
does the 72 have any computers? I don't think it has any computers.
It may have. 72 is when they started with the smog controls, so it's got some simple stuff on it. I don't think it's got basically. It doesn't have any computers really. Again, or this what we have a 67 Mustang here.
Yep, I like that one.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the company in Florida that's making new Mustangs?
I am not familiar with that.
Well, I got something for you to look up. Okay, the owner of the company, his name is Tom. This is like he used to be in charge of SVO, the high performance division for Ford.
Right.
Special Vehicle Operation. And he opened up a company in Florida. It's called Revology. Okay.
Okay.
And he's got a license from Ford, and he's reproducing 65, 66, and he's just finishing his 67, 68 series
Mhm.
And now he's making the Boss 429 Mustang, but this is all new.
Yeah.
The unibody is brand new.
Would we wouldn't call them resto mods, would we?
No, they're reproductions.
Okay.
They're, you know, they're not resto mods because he's not starting with an old car. He's not starting with an old chassis.
But they still have the computers and all that.
But they have, I understand that. I'm just saying you can buy a brand new 67, 68 Mustang and soon a 429 Boss with a modern Coyote engine in it,
Right.
and a 10-speed automatic or a Tremec 6-speed in it,
Yeah.
modern suspension and everything. But the shell is brand new, and he uses all the stuff he learned being a manager at Ford in terms of how to assemble these cars and how to make everything work like they're production cars. Because when you make a resto mod, okay, putting a bigger engine in it is easy. What's hard to do is to get the door alignment correct, to have the hinges. If you're building a car from scratch, figure out how to make the hinge work on the driver's door so it doesn't sag. Everything lines up. And Tom Scarpello is the guy's name. He owns Revology in Florida, and the cars are $300,000, but they're real nice. And you can have anything you want basically.
Man, this is so beautiful right here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, imagine back in 1972, when you sat in that Cadillac and you drove that Cadillac, people knew you were something.
Well, it's funny. When I was younger, I was more into foreign cars and I was more into sports cars.
Right.
But the thing is that there are, what's the saying? There are different horses for different courses.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why American cars are like this. We live in a big fucking place.
Right. With the emphasis on the word big fucking place.
Yeah. You've been to Europe. I mean, you go to England and it's like everything is squeezed together. All the older cities in Europe.
I just want to do it, not to cut you off. I just want to do a cheap plug. Hey, Nikki, thank you for this wonderful baseball hat, brother. I love you. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki from Chicago. Yes, Nikki Cars.
And Nikki agrees with me because, or I'm sorry, not Nikki, but what's his name? Azar agrees with me. Nobody will collect new cars.
No, they won't.
Yeah. And there aren't any. The only new car that really interests me, and it's probably because I haven't driven it yet, is the Dodge Charger 6-pack, not the Daytona EV.
Right.
They put that Hurricane 6 in it with 500. It's got dual turbos and 550 horsepower and something like 600 pound-feet of torque.
Right.
And since Trump got rid of the CAFE penalties, there's no reason for Stellantis not to put the Hemi back into it. Because now car manufacturing, it doesn't matter if you don't have to make, the whole trend lately was, no more V8s. They're all going to be 6-cylinder turbos or 4-cylinder turbos because we have to get higher mileage. We have to meet the higher mileage requirements because if we don't, there are big penalties. Well, the Trump administration was pretty smart. In that big beautiful bill that got passed, they got rid of the penalties for corporate average fuel economy. So the rules are still there. You have to get 29.5 miles per gallon at corporate average fuel economy or 30, whatever. But there's no more penalties attached to it. And let me tell you how crazy the penalties have gotten. My car, the oil filler cap says 5W20.
Yeah.
Okay. For a 4.6 liter dual overhead cam, all aluminum V8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2004. 2001 and a half, Ford respect all of their engines for oil. the engine of my car has got the same specs as the Cobra motor in the Mustang in 1999. Okay, the same size of all passages, the same bearings and everything. Okay, and that engine was spec'd for 5W30. So why is my car spec'd for 5W20? I spoke to a Ford engineer, somebody who happened to work on the engine that's in my car, and he said the only reason Ford changed the spec was because they were paying penalties for corporate average fuel economy. And if you put a thinner oil in the engine, it'll get 1/10 of a mile per gallon more on the test. And it saved Ford a few $1 million. Okay. So he told me, don't run anything lower than a 30 weight in your car. And I've been running Mobil 0W40, the European spec, because after a couple thousand miles, it breaks down to a 0W30. Right. I've had great luck with that for the last, since I've been here, 15 or 20 years. So, but a 520, but it's like Honda or Toyota's got like a 0W8 weight oil now. You believe that?
Yeah.
0W8. For their Prius, because they're trying to get.
Hey, Rich, how you doing, brother? Good. I got your sweatshirt. Yes. And we were just. I was just gonna pull up your car. Yeah, go ahead. 0W30, right?
Well, 0W30. I'm running 0W40 in my Mach 1 here in my own because I can run it all year round. But I was saying that Toyota's got 0W8 spec oil for like their Prius and their hybrids. That's like water.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Hey, check it out, man.
Back up a second. What do you think of the? It's still a trend because I see them up here. You do the, you mod the car, but you don't. Rat rods. What do you think of rat rods?
I like rat rods. It depends how wild they are. But I like them.
Well, maybe rat rod is the wrong term. It's just because a friend of mine does a lot of these. They're like this. Specifically where you leave the patina on the body.
Right.
Like the pickup truck is probably clear coated, so it doesn't rust.
Yeah.
But I like it just because I'm anal and I spend all my time keeping my shitty old 2004 Mustang looking nice.
Yeah,
it would be such a relief to have a patina on the car where if I don't wash it or if I don't polish it, it's okay.
So would you consider that car on screen a rat rod?
No, that's what I'm asking you, because rat rod, I think of more like a really wild, almost like an Ed Roth custom.
Yeah,
Roth 60s.
I like rat rods, man. I like rat rods.
I'm saying I don't like them. I'm just saying that I wouldn't consider that pickup truck to be a rat rod, but it's got. I'm just trying to come up with a different name for the style where you leave the old patina on the body.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
These are all the cars that we shot this year for the calendar series.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is a badass Corvette right there. I mean, Camaro right there, man. Wow, that's a race car. Yeah. Very nicely done. And this is my buddy's car. Let me bring it up one more time. There it is, man.
Is that a real GNX?
Rich would know. Probably is.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's a Regal or.
I can't tell either, but probably is. Rich, you're in the chat, brother. Let us know if that's the real GNX. Hell yeah. All right, hold on. Yeah, 80s. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I remember. I test drove a new one from the showroom.
Okay, let me tell you a funny story, right? This is so freaking crazy. Now, I've been in this car culture a long time. Everybody in this fucking business, they know me. Mm-hmm. It was the year of our Lord, 1999, right?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. It's saying not a GNX, but a real Grand National.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
Grand
right.
National. Okay, very good.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean GN. I meant the GNX was the high performance variant of the Grand National, which is the high performance variant
Right.
of Buick Regal. Yeah.
Regal. I had this lady that used to work with us, and she recently, well, that was at that time. She got divorced, and in her divorce, she didn't get a lot of money, but she got an '86 Regal,
Cool.
okay, with T-tops.
Yeah, and they had the model below the GNX or the Grand National was it had a turbo also. It had turbo 6 in it, but trying to remember what what the trim level was.
GNX
they
only made 547 of them. I think
Yeah.
what's his name? Our buddy Hoovie's garage bought one for his girlfriend April. So anyway, I was after this lady for a good half a year, right,
Mm-hmm.
to sell me the car
Yeah.
because she needed the money, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, hey, I'll give you extra money, this, that, whatever, blah blah blah. She wouldn't sell it to me,
Yeah.
and then I find out a couple of months later when I saw her again, I said, hey, how's the car? Because I'm more interested in the car. I don't give a damn about the girl. Okay. She goes, oh, Mark, I was in need of the money and I sold the car. I said, I said it inside. I said, fuck. I said, how much did you sell it for, if I may ask? She goes, $4,000. But this was before all this stupidity, man. All these crazy car prices. Now people have cars. Well, the car prices have come down. Like Wasfi's car, excellent. And I know it's a private owner car and meticulously taken care of. But if you buy the same car from a dealership, man, you're going to pay 45, 50 grand for that car.
Yeah.
But these cars, I mean, these old cars, they are like, I don't care how much you buy them for, they're gonna last forever.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm using my 2004 Mach 1 as a daily driver, and I've got Maximum Motorsport suspension components on it. I got
Right.
full length welded subframe connectors. I'm
Mhm.
running 3.5 inches of ground clearance, and I drive it in the winter in Cody because I have a set of snow tires on separate wheels for it. We don't get that much snow up here, so don't tell anybody because I don't want any more neighbors. But
Yeah, 45,000 minimum. Oh yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. There's I saw it recently. Where the hell did I see that thing? I think
What?
it was at Volo. They had one. And it was around 50, 58, 59,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the 72 or 74 Eldorado. Oh yeah, it was around there, man. It was in the high 50s.
Yeah.
But yes, as far as Ford, I like Ford. I love Ford. I had a couple of Fords, but recently I'm beginning to hate Fords. They are putting so much goddamn sensors in the cars that it is ridiculous, man.
Well,
Now in my car, there is a sensor in the door, okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, you talking about your van?
Yeah, my van. Yes. Thank you for clarifying that. My van, my Ford van that I have, there's a fucking sensor in the door, and I think it's inside the weather striping. Weather striping, it depends on how you pronounce that. So unless the door is shut or open, the radio doesn't come on or off. You see what I mean?
The radio won't play if the door is open. Is
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, when you turn the car off, the radio is still on. When you open the door and close the door, the radio is still on.
So you can't.
So I have to jiggle with the thing. I called Ford. Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
No, so I just say you can't open the door and leave the radio playing. Yeah, so.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So the batteries would go down. So I called Ford, and then the guy at the dealership. Well, first you got to get the one that fucking understands what you're saying. Finally, I found a guy, and I said, "Listen, I've got this." He goes, "Yeah, that's a common problem in those Fords." I said, "Well, thank you. What do I do?" So, well, I think it has to do something with the connection in your weather strip. So, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of rice in China, man? I just want to close the door. He said, "Well, the right way to do that, if you don't want to bring the car in, is just open the door. I think one notch where the door is open, but it's still like latched on, and then you push the door out a little bit, just slightly, and the radio will turn off, and that's exactly what happens." So I've been doing that.
A lot of this.
But see, the shit happens only in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Once it warms up, it's not going to happen. So I don't know what the hell it is.
You know what? I told you. You know what? I bought something a few months ago, and I never got around to playing with it. There's and I can remember what it's called, but there is free software available. It's what do they call the software that's there's a term for software that's it's open source.
For what?
Open source software for an OBD2 scanner.
Oh.
And it's designed to work with a dongle that you plug into your OBD2 port that you can buy from Amazon for like $25.
Right.
And you plug it into your laptop. So you load the OBD2 software on your laptop. You plug in this $25 dongle, and you've got a full-blown OBD2 scanner that will reset all of your error codes. And
I know, but I don't want to take chances with all that shit, bro. I'm not too savvy with that kind of stuff. And last time I did it, my whole dash was fucking lighting up like a Christmas tree.
I'll tell you something. I put a new battery in my car. Okay, and I was just gonna, I just went to Walmart here, and I was gonna pick it up. Ordered it online and pick it up at the store. Mm-hmm. So I picked it up at the store, and I drove around the back of the store, and we got a full blown super Walmart here. And I was driving by the auto service place, and I noticed there was nobody there. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, whatever. So I called them up on the phone from the car. Hey, I bought this battery. I know you guys install them for free, but I bought it and I was going to take it home and install it. Hey, yeah, we'll put it in, no problem. What the hell? So I pull in, and the guy comes out to change the battery, and he's got this battery box with him. Oh, I had one of those when I was a kid. I had a brand new Honda Trail 70.
Yeah, that's a Honda Monkey.
Oh, it's Honda Monkey. Oh,
that's a Monkey. Holy, well, yeah, it's a 70.
Yeah,
but it's a Monkey.
No, it's not. It's a Trail 70.
I know, but the Monkey was like that too, bro.
It's a Trail 70. It's not a Monkey. I know
it's a Trail 70, but it looks like the Monkey.
It's the Trail 70. It's the original.
Okay, but it looks like the Monkey to me. Shit.
Yeah, I had a bronze one. That's era 1970, 1972, something like that.
Oh my God. 2019 Can-Am Ryker. I had that. That is the most dangerous thing that a human being can get. That thing is so freaking dangerous, man. You'd kill yourself on that.
Was it? I borrowed what was that 3-wheeler? I borrowed the one Polaris makes.
3,000. Oh, $4,000. Yeah. Oh, it didn't go for nothing. Holy crap.
What do they call that 3-wheeler that Polaris makes?
Trike. Polaris. Sorry? Oh, the Slingshot.
Yeah, I drove a Slingshot for 450 miles in one day. Up here.
I had a Slingshot too. I used to drive that with a motorcycle helmet on.
Yeah. You have to, because you get hit with a bug at 75 miles an hour.
A bug, you get hit by a fucking pebble doing 60 miles an hour. That thing has got a velocity of a 38 special.
And think about Wyoming, okay? Think about the gravel roads we have here. So you're behind a truck, and our 2-lane highways have got a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. Some places 75.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're behind a semi or a pickup truck that's got chunky tires,
Yep.
and they've been driving on a gravel road, so they got the gravel into the tread of the tire,
Hmm.
and somewhere around 75 miles an hour, that pebble in the tire comes loose.
Sold for how much? $1,000?
Yeah,
God damn. I know somebody who would probably buy that and hang it on a wall in a garage.
that would be you, right?
Yeah. Well, there was a time when I'm a big Honda freak, so I had the Honda Elite, Honda the Silver Wing. I had the Honda NM4. I still have the Honda CTX 700. I had like 5 scooters in my garage, man.
Yeah, I always got a big kick out of a Honda Goldwing, which they still make.
Oh,
These guys
beautiful.
put full-blown home stereos on them.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
but it's too big. I mean, and now the new Gold Wings, you can get them in automatic also, so you don't have to shift gears.
I got reverse.
Yeah. Wasfi saying, how long are you staying live? Brother, let me tell you something. I've been up for the last 8.5 hours. I got a sinus freaking problem because the weather is cold. And so I'm having a hard time breathing. I keep washing my nose out because it's so dry. I'm half asleep right now, hence the glasses. Yeah, we'll probably be on what? You want to stay on for maybe an hour, CIA?
Right, another hour. Yeah.
Yeah, from maybe an hour, brother Wasfi. One more hour. Hey, so when the weather is dry, you get sinus problem? Do you get that?
You asking me or are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I've always had sinus problems.
So how do you rectify and how do you remedy that, bro? What do I do?
I just deal with it. You know, well, let's put this. I don't have huge sinus problems. I just have an ongoing low grade problem.
I got them right here, right at the top, right? And this is because of just seriously dry, just dry. It's just so dry. The house is dry. The fucking weather outside is dry. The studio is dry.
Yeah,
you know.
I know. Yeah, like I said, I've always had sinus problems, but the symptoms are mild, so they never leave me, but they're mild, so I don't do.
What are your symptoms? I think we should do a program on men's health because everybody over here is over 50, so I think that would be a hell of a show.
Count me out. I'm fucking 68 years old. When I turned 65, I went to my ophthalmologist. Okay?
Right.
First time. Okay. I'm the youngest guy in the waiting room. I check. I sit down. I'm sitting down for 5 fucking minutes, and this is in Riverton, Wyoming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
About 10% of the people in the waiting room are Shoshone Indians, okay? And there are people from Wyoming, right? And they all sound like my Jewish friend who's in his 70s. Oy vey, I've got my elbow, my heart condition, and I got headaches, and I got the sinus.
Shit.
And so 5 minutes, I go up to the lady I just checked in with.
Yeah.
When my turn comes, call me. Where are you going? I'm going to wait in my car. How come? I don't need to see a fucking preview of my future. I don't like talking about medical problems.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
No, it's just, I literally, because it's you know, and my friend who's 76 years old, I've known since 1983. You know, he's Jewish. You know, so it's like. And I talk to him every day. In fact, he called earlier. I sent him a voicemail. You know, and when I call him back today, he's going to be telling me about his ailments.
Oh my God! No, hey! Thank God I have no ailments. I'm pretty healthy. Knock on wood. You know, but I think this sinus thing is because of the weather. And you know the main thing, it just started a couple of days ago, and I
Well,
remember when I got stuck in the snow.
Mhm.
I was when I got stuck in the snow, I was out there for about 20, 30 minutes. You know.
Mhm. Well, here in Wyoming, in Cody, I'm at 5,100 feet altitude, and Cody has got less precipitation than Los Angeles. It's dry up here, okay? And it happened to me this year.
65.
Yep.
But when I moved up here the first winter, I was like, gee,
Reserve is up.
you know,
$6,000
the skin on the bottom of my feet started to
You make
crack
a 6,000. You make a 6,500
from the dry weather.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about chapped skin. I'm talking about, the skin on the bottom of your feet is really thick. I'm talking about, it's like, it's like cuts that are like an eighth of an inch deep.
Mm.
And I go over to the pharmacy at Walmart, and hey, the skin on the bottom of my feet's really dry. And the pharmacist said, "When did you move up here?" I said, 4 weeks ago. And that's what happens. And so I tell you what I got. I got this.
What you got? Hold on. What is that? Oh, okay, very good.
Called udder cream.
Yeah.
And it was made for cow udders because they get Well, think about this.
Shit.
It's made for cows because
Oh my God! You know, if somebody's watching this program, Larry, they're gonna stop talking about it. They're gonna clip this.
You're telling me it's dry where you are. That stuff was made for cow udders because.
How much do you think this 57 is going to go for?
I can't. It looks like it's stock from here. I can't tell. I mean, custom mods used to be really, really.
15 grand.
So it's the stock
20.
one. I'd say 30, 35. It'll top out at
no, you must be kidding me. No, it's going to cross that.
No.
Okay, stuck at 21. If that's at 21,000, that's got to be the cheapest 57 Chevy two-door that I've seen in my life. Oh, you're kidding me. 22? What? What? 24 grand? What?
Hey, without seeing it in person, you don't know what condition it's in.
Are you serious? What? $24,000? What's happening at Mecum? Oh no, it hasn't started yet. Hold on.
No, it started.
Oh my God, that thing went for 24,000. Holy shit! Oh my God.
I'm so sick of the murdered outlook.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even tell what kind of car it is. Is that a Camaro?
That's a Camaro.
Yeah. I mean,
SS. Und das Leben das neue Deutsch und Automobil. There you go.
This the murdered outlook is played. It was played out for me 25 years ago. I thought it was a fad when they started making cars all black. And the thing I hate worst is the black wheels.
32,000.
I mean, you can't tell. I mean, you get black wheels, and you can't even see the design because they all look like you can't tell the difference between a fancy custom black wheel or a donut spare on a steel rim. It's black.
Yeah.
From 10 feet away, it's
36,000, 37, 37 grand, bro. You mean to tell me that thing sold more than the 57 Chevy Bel Air?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? We have one of our friends at Mecum right now. I hope they're watching. He's been sending me videos for the website. There we go. Oh, man. El Camino, baby.
Yeah.
It's got aftermarket wheels on it.
And they're black.
and they're black, yeah.
God. And what about you? I just love what all the car manufacturers started doing right after COVID or in the middle of COVID. You know, they charge extra for every color.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can about the only like on the 2026 Mustang, black is no charge, white is no charge, silver and gray no charge. Everything else is $395, $695, or they have a tri-coat orange or something, or yellow or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's red for $995. But all the colors are extra now. If you want something besides black, white, or silver.
Something is not right. So you mean to tell me that thing sold for $7,000?
Again, it's tough. Another black car.
Yeah, I think they all only got black cars.
Oh, this one has silver painted aluminum wheels. That's good.
Yeah.
That's all K230, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the Chrysler? What was the Chrysler that was made
Crossfire.
on? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
See, Miata came out first, and as soon as Miata came out, then BMW said, "You know what? Fuck you. We're gonna bring out the Z3, which they introduced in the James Bond movie, the GoldenEye."
Yeah.
And then when BMW came out, then Honda said, "You know what? Fuck you. We're gonna come out with the S2000."
And Mercedes did the small CLK.
And then Mercedes did the SLK. And then SLK died. Honda S2000 died.
The good thing about Mercedes and most BMWs is Germans are pretty big, so I can fit in most German cars.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like the funniest thing is like, you know, you look at a original Lamborghini Countach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Periscopo.
Right.
You know, that car was so small that a year and a half into production, they actually made it bigger. They made it like 1.5 inches taller so people could actually fit in it.
Right.
Or have you ever had the opportunity to sit in an original Porsche 550 Spider?
No.
The car that James Dean crashed.
No.
Yeah. Because the replicas, I've driven replicas, and I got to know Chuck Beck when I was in California, and he made a lot of Beck 550 Spiders, and they're still being made, and he stretched the wheelbase 2 inches because that car is made for midgets. I mean, you have to be, you know. So I just the thing that really I've always thought about over the years is that you look at expensive cars like Lamborghinis, and they're really, really tight inside. And if you look at wealthy people or executives, successful men who can afford these cars tend to be taller and bigger.
Yeah.
But expensive cars are small inside.
Yeah. 21 grand for the 83. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, I remember, you know, it's been 10 or 15 years now.
650i convertible. That's got the worst. The 2009. That's got the worst BMW engine in it.
Yeah, I'm not BMW. Ever since they hired that, who was the guy who did the flame surfacing?
No idea.
The designer that ruined BMW. Gosh, what was his name? They used today. They would call it a meme. That people made memes about his name and everything. It was like Chris Bangle, and the Bangle butt, the Bangle butt BMWs.
Bangle butt BMW.
Yeah, the Z3,
I want $6 grand.
The Z3 and the Z4. Those are Chris Bangle. You know, they get the swishy shit on the side. Yeah, BMW used to be really clean, sharp looking. You know.
Yeah.
And the style is just, you know, if I was going to buy a BMW today, I would buy the BMW 8 Series Alpina. It's the only one I would buy.
I like the 740. 740i.
You can't get one unless it's hybrid or
Yeah.
electric. I don't. Well,
The
I
one
just
they James
I
Bond had it in
I
that.
saw a
Forgot
video
the name of the
last
movie.
night on YouTube. There was I don't know what fire department, but they did a great video. They went to a house fire. A
Mhm.
plug-in hybrid blew up in the garage, almost took the whole house down. And
Damn.
that's hybrid, And I was looking at Corvettes the other day, and I was looking at the E-Ray because from a technological standpoint, it's pretty cool. It's got an electric motor in the front. It makes it a all-wheel drive,
Right.
and it's like 650. The E-Ray is actually faster than the Z06, I think, or quicker. It's like 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, and it comes stock with carbon fiber brakes and all that stuff. But
Mhm.
it's got it's a mild hybrid, and it's got a 1.9 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery in it. And I don't know if I'd want to have one of those in my garage because
Yeah.
when they blow, they'll take your whole house down.
No, I'm just scared of lithium batteries. I'm scared of everything, man. I'm turning into a scaredy cat. I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I just got rid of a bunch of old small lithium batteries, and I have some Phoenix tactical flashlights.
Hmm.
I keep my lithium batteries in this.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of flashlights, here's
It's a
my.
fire.
I've got a fetish for flashlights too. Like all boys do.
Well, you know
I
what?
picked this one up. Here, let me show you. I carry it around now in my little baggie. In my
I
little
can't.
baggie, I carry my flashlight. If I can
Well, I
find the
can't see
damn thing.
the picture, yeah, on the small screen.
In my little baggie. Hello. Hello, Johnny. There we go. See this one?
Yeah,
Here.
yeah.
Hold on. See that?
Uh-huh.
It's a thin little fucker. But then go
Yeah.
like that. It's rechargeable. So there's a light here, which is pretty sharp, And then you get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And this is like a floodlight.
Yeah.
And
My
it's got
favorite
this.
my favorite light is a Phoenix C7. It's a plain light,
And
but
it's magnetic too.
it's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's no bullshit, And and the other thing is that Phoenix engraves their flashlights for free.
Right,
So
right.
I put a bunch of custom designs for my friends. I'd show you the one I did for myself, but it's got my name on it, so I don't want to put that out on
Yeah.
there. But
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I like this. This is a Phoenix C7. It's all aluminum, and I've been carrying a Phoenix on duty. I carry the Phoenix, one of their old ones, which I still have. It works perfectly. It uses 8 nickel metal hydride AA's.
Right.
And LED
Mm-hmm.
from it's circa 2004 2005.
Mm.
And I tell you, it has one of the settings that besides the SOS, it's got a setting where it flashes real quickly,
Yeah.
and that works great for traffic. You want to stop traffic, you point a strobe light at the traffic, they'll stop. So
I'm just replying back to Klotz Customs. Ceramic coating, baby. That's the way to go. I got to call this guy. I got a message from another vehicle storage place. I got a lot of people calling in for their storage. Crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my God. What am I doing? Here we go. Off the pace car. How much do you think that's going to go for?
That's 1982.
Oh, it's already gone. Sorry. Look at the price. I think the prices have come down now.
Yeah.
What time is it, Johnny? It's
10:18.
11:20. I say we cut our losses and end the show.
It's up to you. You're in charge.
Yeah, because I'm dozing off over here. I had a long night.
Okay.
All right, brother. Well, thank you very much, Larry. Don't hang up. I'm gonna end the stream and then we can chit chat a little bit. You know.
You got it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all. There we go. Hold on. Where's my closing here? I forgot, man. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching Producer Mark's YouTube channel, coming to you live from Chicago. We want to welcome you to our morning talk show where our viewers can come and hang out or jump on the live stream and be part of the show. We cover a wide range of topics and no two shows are alike. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button and share our videos.